Hi everyone, it's Linda McKenna from Golden Rule Senior Placement Services coming to you today with Wonderful Wednesday and Words of Wisdom. I was asked out in the community to do some more videos and more in depth about talking with their senior loved ones in little snippets, maybe not so lengthy, but full of and crock full of information and of course with wisdom. And it all comes from experience, not only personally, but professionally when working with a senior loved one. And the topics are very endearing. Sometimes they're very sensitive. So with no further ado, the topic of today is having a discussion with your senior loved one about the future. Sometimes we wait too long to have that conversation with our senior loved one. So it's a good way to really break the ice and really prepare for the future and to have a good talk with your senior loved one. But it has to be done gently and in a mode of not confrontation, but in a friendly situation and environment. And not jumping to any specific points. It's just an overview and it's breaking the ice, so to speak. Also, the intention is to listen. That's why we have two ears and one mouth, is to listen about, what their wishes are for care, finances, and the quality of life that they really want to have. Listen empathetically. Don't interrupt. Let the conversation flow, and have several conversations over time. So not like this is a major attack, just it's something that's going to be perpetual that you're going to have with your loved one. So not have just one big one. Frame it as ensuring that these are wishes and honored, that are going to be honored and emphasized with support, and also asking about the ideal situation living wise for the future and their care preferences. So how do you start the conversation? Use a gentle opening. And this is something that you really need to stick by. And I looked into this, and also I went through this myself, is to actually say something like, I love you. I want to make sure we're on the same page for your future. Can you set aside time to chat about your wishes with me? Or seeing what happened with maybe a neighbor, maybe Sam next door. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are, what kind of care you want if you were faced with the same situation or scenario. So what it is, it's not attacking, it's asking questions out of love and empathy, most importantly, and open-ended. So make it casual. Go for coffee in a public place is usually a good idea. Take a long walk somewhere. If you're able to do that, go to the park and really have a relaxful environment and conversation and ease into the topic rather than it being a formal meeting. Use media as a prompt. Watch a show or read an article about aging and discuss it. That's a great thing. There's some great movies that have been on recently, or some medical series like Dr. Oz and stuff like that he brings up in conversation, and maybe to review it there afterwards. That's a good idea as well. Key topics to cover, of course, is health and care, what their medical wishes are, living arrangements, is it in-home, assisted living, or both, and what are going to be their support systems. Finances. Have they even thought what their finances manage and what they actually look like and what they can or cannot afford for long range? Legal, wills, power of attorneys, and then also something about open and discussing advance directives as well too. Life goals, what kind of life do they want to have to live as they age in place? So, right now, it might not be an issue or question, but we're preparing for the future, is say, what is your life goals for the next 5 years? In a great open-ended scenario. The communication tips is to listen actively, don't interrupt, make them feel heard and valued. Their perspective actually matters, and validate it too. And say, Mom, I understand that. Dad, really, that is such a good point. Be empathetic and supportive. Acknowledge it's a difficult topic and focus on supporting their desires. Just say, Mom, realize I'm here for you. That's why I'm asking you now rather than in an imminent situation. So the whole family could be prepared for what we need to maybe deal with or actually embrace at that particular time. Also, one topic at a time. Don't try to cover everything at once. Schedule follow-up. So remember I told you these key topics to talk about, which we're going to do in our series for WOW this month. What we're going to talk about next week is asking your senior loved one how they truly feel medically, physically, and are they lonely at times. So that's a conversation that could lead into more conversations later. And the last Wednesday of the month, we're going to be talking about discussing legal scenarios with your senior loved one for overall safety and protection. So no further ado, I'm going to lead you back to my website, which is www.goldenruleseniorplacement.com. As you know from my Tuesday talks, there is a way of getting in touch with me, the demographics, but not only that there is our bio, there is also various options, there is different resources, there's testimonials, and all the video talks on Tuesday talks, and these are going to be put up there as well too. So thank you for being part of an inaugural WOW, Words of Wisdom and Wonderful Wednesday. And I look forward to having this conversation to make your conversation with your loved one so much easier now and into the future. So thank you for viewing WOW, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Have a blessed one, and give me a call if you need me. All right, bye-bye.